Come on. Good boy, buddy. Good boy. This is the ducks. This is day 2 doing recall. I did one session of recall yesterday. It was a pretty long one. We started in the other field and then we came here and I posted the video over here, and now we're here the second day. So this is day 2 recall. Yesterday I had him at the end of session 1 off leash, and I have him off leash again. Today you just saw the ducks there and stuff. Come on, buddy. I still have my bike because I wanted to show you guys him around the ducks. So no reason to recall him there. Yesterday I recalled him off the ducks a couple times and he got it right away. Right, Jax? He's a cool dog. So I'm gonna park my bike here and we're gonna go for a little walk around the lake and lizards and ducks and stuff like that, and probably do some recalls. I don't just constantly recall the dog. Like I've explained before, you know, I don't do that stuff where you put him on a leash, you make all these turns, you turn and tap the electric. And also, you know, the dog, anytime the dog moves away from you, you tap it with the electric. And you're just getting a dog that thinks that anytime it's not close to you, it gets the electric. So you get a Velcro dog and it looks like it's trained, but it's just like, I don't want to go away from you because I get electric, you know. So we let the dogs be much more free, and we actually teach them recall. And if they chase, then you can stop the chasing and that kind of stuff too. But you want a dog with 50 yards away from you. There's a big white bird there. 50 yards, you want it to know recall. Not that it's a different situation now that I'm not next to the person and I'm not getting electric because I'm moving away from them, and then the recall fails, right? Because they never knew recall. They just knew that when I'm close to them, if I move away, I get the electric. And the way it was paired, the come command was paired, was not correct and stuff like that, and then the recall fails when they're, like I said, you know, they're 20-50 yards away and they see a dog or whatever, and they really didn't know recall. Let's see the bird here, the big white bird. Yeah, he's interested in that. Jax, come! Nice, buddy! Booyah! Like I said, this is session 2. And you see already how he came to me there, excited and stuff like that, because he's really understanding this, and it can be taught so fast. And I gave him food there, but he's not recalling for food. He's wearing the electric. The electric was not used there. Very, very specific way Ivan Balabanov teaches it, and you get really great recalls and really happy dogs, because the emotion of the dog is always the most important thing. Right, buddy? Right, buddy? Yeah. But the recall wasn't taught with food. I'm reinforcing it now with some food, but I mean it wasn't taught with food. That's not the major reinforcer. What's incredible is that how fast they can do it, how fast they can learn a recall, and how fast they can do it around competing reinforcers, which are things that they want to go to more than they want to come to you, like dogs with the prey drive and stuff that want to go after squirrels and ducks, and they want to go after dogs and that kind of stuff. How fast you can handle that kind of stuff, and not taking, you know, months or even weeks. It can happen so fast. And a lot of times, months, it takes months and months and months, and then it never happens. You spend all of this time. I've been there. I've been there with trainers telling me that they had the way, and it's just going to take more time. It's just going to take more time because this is the right way. And you know, you get a dog like I own Jade. Never happened with that dog. And then I use Ivan's concepts and methods, and boom, it happens like that. Come on, this way. But like I said, this dog came to me Thursday afternoon. This is Monday. Thursday afternoon, we just hung out, and you know, I actually tried to play with him, and he didn't really want to play with me. I mean, we went outside, and outside was way too much for him. I got, you know, like with the ball, he wouldn't really play with it. Saturday, I went out, same kind of thing, and I actually got him to go after the ball a little bit. You know, he was going after it, but he was warming up to me and stuff like that. But we didn't train. But he started to warm up, and I videoed that. You guys can see that. You know, he was starting to go after the ball and everything like that. He doesn't understand the game or anything like that, but starting to. And then he was warming up to me, like loving me, you know. And then yesterday morning we came out, first session, we did some recall. So I like to get them off leash, man. You know, it's like the quicker I can get these dogs off leash, the quicker they're free, and they start to understand how all this works. And out here, that, you know, he doesn't want to play and this and that. It's because outside is this big, stressful, you know, stimulating environment, right? So I get them out here, I get them recalling, I get them off leash, and I get them free here, and very quickly they normalize being out here, and they're not that crazy dog outside anymore, and the play comes much easier too. Some dogs you can just bring outside and play with them, and some dogs you just can't. And I spend that time. You know, if they play right away, that's of course the best thing. And I always offer the play, because I'm not going to get into that because that's part of Ivan's course, and it's such an important thing. But I always try to play right away, you know. But last night we were up on the couch, and he slept like snuggling me on the couch, and you know, we created a learning environment so this dog could actually learn. You know, the dog is comfortable with me, the dog loves me, trusting me now, and now we go out, you know, and come on, Jax, come this way. So it's really important to do those things, not go out and start to treat the dog like a soldier, and let's walk back and forth and pressure with the leash, and let's do this, and the dog's like, who is this guy, right? I don't even know this guy, I don't like this guy, this, you know, and I'm military boot camp, you know what I mean? I don't do that. We go out, and that's what training without conflict, that's a huge concept of what Ivan teaches. Come on, buddy. We're not focused on getting behaviors for reinforcement and punishment. We're focusing on the emotions of a dog. Come on, and why are you eating grass, bud? Come on. And creating the learning environment, then teaching correctly, then making it habitual. You know, I mean that's the formula. But you have to know how to do all of those things. That's what separates the, you know, amateurs from the professionals. Come on, come on, buddy, come on. Yeah, look at you, buddy. Nice. Let's make another lap by the lake. Come here, buddy. Come. Come on. Oh, you're such a good boy, buddy. Have a kiss. Yes. Where you want to go? You want to go back? And people will say, well, this doesn't look like much and nothing's going on, but a lot is going on. I mean, it's a whole lot. Jaxie, my boy. And that, I just bent down and I put my arms out and he ran over to me. That says something, right? You guys can't see that, but I didn't say come. I got on my knees and I put my arms out like, hey, come on over here. And he's like, yeah, I want to come to you, man. That's such a big thing. Like I never understand this. I saw a post yesterday, I think it was, and the trainer had a dog out and they worked recall, and then they had the dog, they e-collar conditioned it and they worked it and everything, and then they had it outside and in a big a fenced in place, but it was pretty big, and the dog couldn't get the dog back for like 3 hours chasing the dog around. Like, man, you got to reevaluate what you're doing with dogs. If you've had this dog for a little bit of time and you've, you know, e-collar conditioned it, whatever they did, I don't know, and they've worked with it and recall, and you spent, you know, they spent like a couple of weeks, I believe, doing this, and they let the dog loose and it takes 3 hours to get it back. You know, you really have to, and it's fenced in. It's not like the dog could go away. Like this dog, this isn't fenced in, right? You have to question what you're doing. Like, does this dog like you, right? I mean, why? Let's put the training aside, right? 3 hours running away from you after you've had a dog for a couple weeks, man, you know, you got to reevaluate what the hell you're doing, right? I mean, that's, you know, and it's not like this crazy prey drive dog that got out of set and this and that. No, it was a poodle, you know, and it's like, ugh. But I could take a dog out here after a very short amount of time and not have a recall, and the dog follow me around like I've done it so many times, you know. That's dangerous because you don't have a recall, and you know, you could face a reinforcer that means more, like animal shows up or this or that, and you could lose that dog then, right? But in general, a dog like out here and you know, we stay away from the ducks or this or that, and the dog follows me around and the dog wants to be with me, and I go to my bike and the dog comes over and we go home, and it's like and the dog doesn't know anything. I don't risk that, of course. I teach recall, but I mean that's the first step. You know, that first step isn't focusing on the behavior, focusing on the recall. It's focusing on you guys. Like do you like me? You know, and this dog and I love each other very, very quickly, and he knows it. He knows I love him. You know, he knows it's not fake, right? I've spent the time and I've done the right things. He's gonna chase. Let's see. Jax, come. Nice, nice. That was just a lizard went up in the tree and he kind of made a little move there. So but I've spent the real time with this dog, you know what I mean, and he knows that I love him, like I said, you know. So that just goes a long way, man. I just can't imagine spending a couple weeks with a dog. You know, the vast majority of dogs, you can get a dog that is like that, but I mean it's really rare, man. I mean it's just crazy. But you focus on the more important things. Focus on you and this dog, you know, and a lot of that I don't even know how to explain, you know. Yeah, you have to actually love dogs, and you have to know how to show a dog your intentions. Ivan talks about that, you know. You have to be able to show a dog your intentions. When you can show a dog your intentions, and your intentions are actually good, and you love them, and that kinds of stuff, they know it. And I'm not saying that, you know, all you have to do is love a dog and that's it. No, I'm saying that this is the first step, you know. People go nuts and you know, because people say all you need to do is love a dog, and then the other side of the coin is no, because you love a dog and they're not trained and aggressive and this and that, so they're like anti-loving on a dog. And then you get the, you know, dogs can't be out of couch, dogs can't be out of bed, you can't, like a dog comes up to you, you have to push it away, affection, and then you get into all of that kinds of stuff, and it's so far on the other side, and it's like, no, love is a very important thing, and you train the dog, but that's absolutely used. Come on, buddy, come on, buddy, nice. But I just wanted to walk around, and you could see the dog, you know, this is a brand new dog, man. Just came here a few days ago, you know. And I did this with him yesterday, you know. All right, we're gonna go. We're gonna walk around some more and have some fun, and gonna go back. He's gonna take a little break, and then we're gonna go out and we're gonna try to play again, and we're gonna get to play, and play is gonna really change everything for him. Right, buddy? Right, buddy? Yeah, over and out.